Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Provic, for your generous introduction, and also to Michael Miller and Mr. Arthur. That's just not going to want to work with me tonight. So, she just folded. Great. That's okay. So hello. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Before I begin, I would like to take the opportunity to thank the administrative, teaching, support, and custodial staff, as well as our parents, friends, and peers for all that they have done to get us to this point. And also, thanks for bestowing me with this great honor. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight, and thank you to all dignitaries and distinguished guests for your attendance. As well, to all those who have put an effort into making tonight possible, thank you. Absence makes the heart grow stronger is a great way to sum up how I felt over the past few months leading up to when I would get to see everyone again. Between that and the gigantic amount of readings many of us now face, for those who have not figured out what those are, consider yourself lucky. I have realized just how much I miss not only my friends and family, but my past here at East York. I guess it's true that you don't realize what you have until it's gone. I remember finding myself near the end of grade 12, wishing for time to speed up, because I wanted out of here, I wanted to move forward, and I wanted to get on with my life. But now here I am, feeling nostalgic for the days of kindergarten, where my greatest concern was what I would be eating for snack that morning, or what I would play at recess. Never would I have imagined how fast the days of our childhood would come and go. Then came high school, an experience that involved some of the best times in our lives, and unfortunately some of the more difficult. But it is those that are the most difficult that make us appreciate the best of times. But oh, how I miss the days of grade 9, wearing my kilt to my knee and my hair in its standard ponytail. And all math consisted of was perimeter area and linear lines. But the days passed quickly watching football practices from the bleachers after school. One of my more vivid memories is the disaster of a geography field trip we had at the Court Wright Center. I'm just glad that no one died and there were no caterpillars in my backpack. But soon enough, grade 10 was upon us. It passed in a blur, and I honestly do not remember much but Friday Night Lights and the great Homes on Homes in Mr. Young's career class. The homework was short, and our greatest dilemma was who was dating whom. Off to grade 11 we marched, with our kilts a little higher and a helper and pant one or two fewer. It hit us faster than most of us were prepared for. The maths were tougher, the sciences more challenging, and the looming idea of the future was becoming a central part of conversation. We maintained a carefree attitude to the stress as guidance announcement after announcement hit us. I remember my class stacked all the desks and chairs in Miss Todorow's class as an April Fool's prank for Mr. D'Angelo. But I guess the joke was on us because he didn't think anything of it. But it was with the stress of post-secondary and Dr. Shackleton's enforcement of an already discarded uniform that we begun our final act of UICI. It was grade 12, we were finally seniors and the top of the food chain, only to have still so much left to do. Applications on top of applications, events to attend or organize, productions to audition, practices and performances, games to play, and tickets to buy to help make our last year here unforgettable. Oh, and don't forget about all your classwork so you can get into that school you always dreamed of. But as deadlines passed and letters were mailed, a collective sigh resounded from our class. Muscles we did not know were tensed, relaxed, and stress we did not know we were collecting, released. And we finally started living like we were in grade 12. Some of my fondest memories that I'm sure many of you can relate to: Mr. Provic's steady stream of commentary on your life, especially when you already knew you screwed up and you just wanted to point it out again. Or to wake up to Mr. Samopoulos' whistle and a door slamming in your face because you were 0.01 seconds late. But we had tremendous experiences, and we had great parties, dress-down days, spares, and you can't forget about prom. Next thing you know, we were signing yearbooks in the halls and saying our goodbyes. I guess my point is that through all the stress we have faced, whether from sports, classwork, musical productions, or whatever else, high school has left each of us with irreplaceable memories and friendships, all the while pushing us forward as better individuals. But that is the funny thing about time. It passes in forever constant motion, paying no attention to the adversities each of us may be going through. Without time and our past, we wouldn't be standing here today. We wouldn't be setting off to new places, on new adventures, meeting new people, and embracing new opportunities to sort of places that we would not have too long ago deemed impossible. Congratulations, class of 2012, you've made it here. I would like to leave you with some advice I have learned. During the next chapter of your life, follow your heart and pursue its passions. You will find the possibilities are endless, and the only restraints are those that you place upon yourself. Remember, if you find a job you love, then you will never have to work a day in your life. Next, I know things will not always go your way. Life is not like that, and I'm sure some of you have already faced hardships in some way, shape, or form. But please don't give up on yourself. Persevere. I personally have not had a great start to my university career. Don't get me wrong, I'm having a great time and I love it, even if there is a never-ending stream of readings and problem sets. In short, I was injured this past month in a freak accident during practice. I am not yet able to bear weight, and I'm stuck in this amazingly attractive brace. Above all, it has restricted me from playing the sport I love, and has not only taken a great toll physically on me, but mentally as well. One day, I was sitting in the stands watching my team take the ice for warm-up when a friend of mine named Sean Morey approached me. He and I had chatted before regarding my predicament, because he could so easily relate. His successful career in the NFL was ended prematurely due to injury, which occurred soon after he won the Super Bowl in 2005. He looked at me and told me that sometimes suffering is good. At this, I immediately made a face, but then he went on to explain that being faced with adversity can be the best thing to happen, not only to an athlete, but to a person. Because vegetation does not grow at high altitudes. It is in the deepest pits and valleys of life that the most beautiful and prosperous flowers bloom. I came away from that conversation a different person with a different outlook on life. If life were easy and everything was handed out, we would have nothing to fight for, achieve, or dream of. So please, do not give up because of a bad day, a bad exam, or even a bad accident. It is the times of greatest struggle that characters are built, and the choices we make have the strongest impact upon our lives. Life really is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get around the corner of tomorrow, next week, or next year. So all you can do is make the best of what you're given and dream without the restraints of the impossible. I am so proud to be able to say that I have been a part of East York's class of 2012. East York has made me the person I am today, and is the reason I've had all these opportunities in life. I, like Mr. Provic said, and many of you, are the children of EY alumni. I live in East York, as did my parents, and even my grandparents decided to raise families here. I guess it is just the East York way, because numerous grads are still coming to visit, teach, and fund scholarship programs like Hager, Hall, and Miller. I'll be leaving East York Collegiate Institute as a better person because of everything this community has done for me. Please do not forget about the legacy here at this great institution, because now you are all alumni. I would like to thank my teachers and all the staff of EYCI, because whether you know it or not, the influence you have on each student that walks through these halls is incalculable and substantial. It was in these classrooms that I first found my passions and interests that have led to my pursuits today. In closing, I would like to thank my parents, sisters, and grannies for allowing me to dream big and aiding me to become the person I am today. As well, on behalf of our class, I would like to thank again our teachers, staff, and families for supporting and standing by us throughout our high school career. Thank you, everyone, for the memories, friendships, and for being part of my East York family. I want to wish each of you the best of luck in all future endeavors. Wherever we go, and whatever we do, may we always be friends when we meet again. Congratulations, East York Collegiate Institute's class of 2012. You did it.